So just imagine how much man out the road want me body.
First and foremost, free the whole world, boss. I am your gracious host, Caspian Montgomery. Welcome, Gaza Nation, to another episode of the Vybz Kartel Show. Today, we will be breaking down the brand new remix of Heavy by Jada Kingdom featuring the one and only Vybz Kartel to the patois illiterate, and I was so happy that he got on this remix because I do love being able to talk about Jada Kingdom's bumper in detail. So without further ado, teacher, please begin.
And no ounce make the body, then ya bounce, girl, you hip them a kilogram, boom, boom, a pound, and it tight till it squeeze, you me love, dig it out and come.
Ardy the Innocent begins the first verse by letting Jada Kingdom know that her body, her gluteus maximus, it does not weigh 1 ounce. It is not a tiny bumper that she is carrying around. He says, so make that body bounce. So he wants to see it bubbling and jiggling and gyrating, as all men do. And then he says, girl, your hips, they weigh 1 kilogram, and your poom-poom weighs 1 pound. And I don't think he's exaggerating or lying at all. I actually do believe that Twinkle's each body jaw weighs 1 kilogram, and her poom-poom must be so fat in between those thick thighs that it probably does weigh 1 pound. It is all cushion. It's very comfortable. I can guarantee that just by looking at her. Once you get inside, it's very comfortable. And then he says that her vagina, her poom-poom, is tight, so it squeezes you, and he loves to dig it out. So he loves to go as far as he can inside the vagina. And for anyone who does know Caspian, I have had a crush on Jada Kingdom for as long as I can remember. She is the absolute most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life, so I know that if I ever had a chance to fornicate with her, I would only last 1 second. I would automatically do what the next line says, and that is, come, 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 come. So he says he likes to dig it out, and he likes to ejaculate inside of her, and I would probably, if I had sex with Jada Kingdom, I would probably ejaculate so much that she would have triplets.
Oh, you mean for tell me so you can't lift it up? Come me like you not drink no peanut punch. Radio, pick it up, slap it up, damage. Don't tell her I know any man can handle it.
Twinkle begins her part of the verse by saying, she's asking Kartel a question. She says, how do you mean you cannot lift it up? So just imagine those, each one's 1 kilogram. Just imagine picking up both body jaws, both of her bum cheeks, and just picking those up. It's impossible. You have to be a bodybuilder to do that. And then she says, coming like you haven't drank your peanut punch. Peanut punch is something that they drink. It gives you strength in the bedroom. So she is saying, you can't even lift up my body. You can't my bum cheeks to get inside. And she says, you have to leave the bedroom and go drink some peanut punch and get ready for it. And then she says, ready up, pick it up, slap it up, damage. And I just am imagining doing all of those things. I would be ready. You don't need any Magnum tonic wine from me or any peanut punch. I will be ready to go right away, just seeing her face, and I would love to pick her up and slap it up. It looks so good with my handprints right on her body jaw. And then she says, she already lets us know. She has the caution sign, that's her clothing. She lets us know that not any man can handle her, and I do believe that it must take a special man to be able to handle something so heavy, and that is a compliment, I promise, Mrs. Kingdom.
So try don't panic.
lovely and talented Miss Kingdom then tells Kartel, please don't panic. I know you weren't ready. You thought, she says, the next line, she says, at first you were talking like you could manage this, but now that he's actually in the bedroom with her, it's a different story. So she's saying, don't panic, just calm down. Everything will be all right. Just imagine seeing her naked. I wish she had an OnlyFans. I would pay for that. But if I saw her naked, I would just ejaculate all over myself and I wouldn't be able to even fornicate with her. And then she says, don't romp with me. So she's saying, do not mess with me. I am a above average woman. I am the upper echelon, the highest caliber of woman, so please do not mess around with Jada Kingdom. And then she says, Muma's heavy. She's a heavy goodie, and she's gonna make you want to mention her, and where is the lie? If I ever even got to be in the same room with her and just smell her, I would talk about it, a whole vlog. I would probably do a 24-hour live just saying how good Jada Kingdom looked and smelled. So you have to talk about her once you're with her. And then she says, you do have to take back your chat. So most of these people around here, they're running around saying, oh, I could handle Jada Kingdom. I could make you orgasm. I can do all these things to you. And then when they actually get in the bedroom, they flop out, and then you have to take back all that confidence, all that bragging that you were doing, because in actual real life it's not happening.
Your bumper we a ton heavy like me Chevy, leg stick, bedrock, sex expensive, heavy everywhere she said it, Lexi sexy, text me, yes me.
Our great Gaza leader then comes back in with a new flow. He always has new flows and new styles, even though he has the most songs ever recorded out of any artist in the entire world. I don't know how he does it. He says, her bumper weighs a ton and heavy like a Chevy. So think of that, because a bumper is on a car, on a truck, and Chevys, they're known, they weigh a few tons, so it's a double entendre. And Jada Kingdom, her bum is just, I mean, have you seen it? I'm going to put it up on screen. I have pictures that I store in my phone of Jada, so I can go to sleep easier at night by looking at her. And then he says that her legs are thick, the bed broke, so the bed is broken. When they're fornicating in a bed, the bed actually breaks. So he says the sex is expensive. Imagine every single time that you have sex with Jada Kingdom, your bed breaks, and now you have to go out and buy a new bed. New beds aren't cheap, so this is the price you're going to have to pay to sleep with an upper echelon, gorgeous supermodel like Jada Kingdom. And then he says, she's heavy everywhere she sets it. Lexi, sexy, text me, yes me. And then it says heavy. So he's just playing with the words, and maybe he's talking about Lexi Update, because she is very gorgeous. Big up Lexi Update. But he's saying he wants her to text him and go right over, because he's ready to break her off with something. And with that last line, we've reached the glorious chorus.
I'm heavy, yeah. And them other girl no ready, me say. I know you see this bumper heavy, yeah. Caution sign, cause me will damage you. Better brace yourself when me back it up, cause my bumper heavy.
This chorus is impeccable. It's so catchy. This rhythm is just amazing. I love this rhythm to death. Putting Kartel on it just takes it 20 steps higher. This song was already a hit. You put Kartel on the remix, and now you're going places. Jada Kingdom's voice is just I could listen to it all day. It's so soft and sultry. Her voice is just amazing, and she's so talented and also so pretty. So all I can say is just big up yourself, Jada Kingdom. Her chorus, we know she is heavy, 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 and then she says the other girls, they are not ready, and then she says, I know you see that this bumper is heavy, and then she says, caution sign. That is her merch line, is caution signs, and now we know why that is relevant. It's because she will damage you, and if she breaks your body, you might not ever recover. And then she says, so brace yourself when she backs it up because her bumper is heavy. It's just a wonderful chorus to complement a wonderful song. And after this chorus, there's whoever put this song together. It's wonderful. It sounds like the Transformers in the bridge when they're saying heavy, and it's like, so it sounds like that. And then Kartel comes in and he shouts out Jamaican women and Panamanian women and Boricuas and Dominicanas, and it's just a lovely way to end the song. It is so well put together. This song is definitely a summer song, and it's definitely a party song, but I wanted to say bravo to both artists and everyone else who helped put this classic together. And with that last line, we've reached the end of another Jada Kingdom and Vybz Kartel masterpiece. As always, thank you, Gaza Nation, for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos. I will not take up any more of your time. So until we meet again, it is Gaza, me say, forever.
Jamaican girl, me love your Jano. Me Boricua, me Dominicano. Me